are going to play? I guess just start the game here, see what they pick.
We see Hunter versus Control Warrior.
Control Warrior once again. Barrett performed extremely well with it. Can he do it once again? And he gets really good start with War Axe, Slam, and Taskmaster. As Via Vortex gets here with, well, Direwolf Alpha, Animal Companion, and Silence for those 1-4 armor girlies.
Girlies?
Girlies, I'm going to call them.
They're not armor smiths anymore.
They're armor girlies.
Okay.
They're a band.
Like the Fury War X is a Fury Win X.
Yes, they have a band too.
Nice. Yeah, and he just used the Flare, obvious. He wants a card draw because he knows there are no stealth minions or secrets in a warrior deck. Da-dong.
So.
Yeah, War X just gets rid of the Crocolisk.
Instant kill.
Easy choice.
As he needs to do it. We talked about this before. You really need to get rid of that minion before it gets annoying. And we see a Misha, but Misha is actually the minion you really don't want to see. This time, you would have been happy about a Huffer because you can just armor up, kill Huffer. Well, you can kill him anyways. I would have done it different. I would have attacked him and then crew Taskmaster him to death to armor up. That slam felt kind of wasty, I would say.
I agree.
You agree? That's good.
I agree. And he would have had a minion on the board. And the second Misha.
Well, still, he has a shield slam. Everything is okay for him. He can just finish off the second Misha here. It's good for him. And even an Armor Smith. So, armor up, finish off Misha, place down Armor Smith. That's quite a good start for Barrett here still. Even though he had to fight against two Mishas, he keeps his execute, which is extremely important. Since you want to execute a Savannah Highmane and instantly play a Cleave, for example. That's the #1 play you want to do. And did Vortex play Hunter with Kodos?
Yes.
Or did
with Stampeding Kodo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's
so the Rush Kodo.
You mean the Tundra Rhino?
Yeah, Tundra Rhino. Rhino, not Kodo.
That was my. Then we see it actually. There's a Rhino, and we're gonna see one of the most amazing moves you can do as a warrior against Druid. Druid against Hunter. We're mixing everything. He's gonna ping it, execute it, cleave it. Or just armor up and cleave.
I think armor up, shield slam, cleave is the way to go here. To just, save your Taskmaster.
Not only that, before you lose your armor again, so now you have 6 armor to do your move. Before you lose those 6 armor to Tundra Rhino charge, you rather go for save armor slam now, shield slam now, before it gets ridiculous and he burns your armor down. So he has a Tundra Rhino, but he cannot kill the armor.
I would go for it, yeah. Direwolf Alpha into Houndmaster, you get a 4/4 taunt and a 4/3, which is really, really strong.
Can accept that as a super good move. And, whoa, Barrett is running into trouble. He still has clear potential, but not enough. Well, okay, he can clear the board with Kurkan and Crew Taskmaster. Still, he loses a lot of hand cards again.
Yeah, he's almost out of cards already, and he draws the Gorehall, which is nice. But
still
I think he will go for the Cochran Taskmaster execute combo.
Yeah, I would say it's better. Oh, why execute? You don't need to execute. You could Kurkan the.
You can Cochran. You can Taskmaster your Armor Smith. Exactly.
But in your play with the execute,
you keep the Armor Girl.
You keep the Armor Girl alive. That would be good. But in my play, you keep your execute for Tundra Rhino, for example. And I don't know if I value it higher or not, but I would absolutely say it's useful. You don't even need to execute. You have your Gorehell, as you said before. You can just smash that minion into pieces. And you don't even need to smash it into pieces. You also have your Grimash roaming around. You could just Grimash it down to have a 4/7 minion on the board still roaming around.
I think I would have played Grimash here.
Well, he fears his Grimash to just die, and, well, it would have died since we see Stone Tusk Boar and Hunter's Mark. Let's just say well played here for Barrett, that he didn't go for Grimash, as we quoted.
And he gets a whirlwind, so he can trigger his Grimash. He has quite a bit of damage, but almost no hand cards. So once Grimash is off the field, I feel like it's the only combo he can play right now. Well, he could armor up and just be patient.
Well, and be patient. That's the #1 thing against Hunter you need to be. The Hunter will run out of options in the end. You still have your 2 executes running around, so you can deal with quite everything. You have a Gorehowl, you can kill a lot. And you armor up every turn by 2. You really don't need to rush. He draws a Kurkan, just goes for the face, and makes the Hunter act and not act himself. He still has Alexstrasza in, so Alexstrasza can deal 10 damage now, as much as Grimash can do. Well, and then he's already down to 15, and you can finish off with Grimash, Whirlwind, Gorehowl. And I guess that's just what he's waiting for. What are you going to do, sir? He could play Stone Tusk Boar Houndmaster just to kill his Kurkan, but then his Houndmaster is close to, well, getting killed by the weapon. Still, I see this being the only option to do something instead of doing nothing.
Another option would have been playing the Direwolf, not the Direwolf.
2 Timberwolves?
1 Timberwolf. Buff that one up, use your Boar and one of those Hunter Marks.
Oh, that's true. I guess he really wants to keep his Hunter's Marks. And now, wow, he even armors up further, gets a Black Knight. I guess I would just drop the Black Knight to have a 4/5 minion out. You said it before, it's useful to have such a beefy minion out against Hunter, since he can kill it only with Hunter's Mark or Kill Command. And if he wastes a Kill Command on that minion, he doesn't have a Kill Command to burn your face.
The problem is Vortex really needs a Buzzard.
Absolutely. With a Buzzard, he could play Buzzard, Timberwolf, Ironbeak Owl, even Unleash and draw 1 bazillion cards. But now he's losing patience, and I don't know if it's the right time to lose patience here, since we see Unleash 2 Hunter's Marks in Vortex hand.
Definitely a risky move to go for, but he wants to, fasten up the game.
I would have slammed my Grimash instead of Whirlwinding.
To draw another card.
Not
and
only
also the Whirlwind for the Unleash the Hound combo that might be incoming.
Exactly. I think the Whirlwind here was a slight misplay. If he unleashes the Hounds, it's not only the Hounds that get unleashed, there's also maybe Timberwolves incoming and stuff. So, in the end, in my opinion, it would have been better to keep that Whirlwind and use the Slam. I guess it won't make a difference. The game looks extremely good for Barrett. He's still on 28 HP. Your enemy might have an Unleashed Double Hunter's Mark to use now and or Deadly Shot. Still, he's out of cards. He's running out of beasts too. He just needs a Buzzard as fast as possible, and if he's not getting one, he's pretty much screwed.
I would go for double Hunter's Mark now.
Or Deadly Shot.
I would keep the Deadly Shot.
You keep the Deadly Shot?
Because you don't have you don't have a charge minion right now. So if he plays a Ragnaros, for example, you couldn't get rid of it immediately.
And he puts down 1 Timberwolf, which I would say, well...
I wouldn't have played the Timberwolf.
Yeah, doing or not doing makes no difference.
Well, maybe the card draw later.
Yeah, and that's where the difference is. He just kills it, armors up, and he can just put down his big game hunter and be happy. 4/2 minion on the board, 11 HP on your enemy. If he gets a Ragnaros, that could be the first win for Barrett here. I see, well, I see Vortex being in a buttload of trouble. And being in a buttload of trouble is never cool. Oh, he gets a tracking. That's good, but so late in the game.
Cards.
So late in the game, it could get extremely annoying.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but you need the buzzard over the unleash.
Of course, you need the buzzard right now to draw more cards.
Yeah, and you should absolutely play buzzard, Iron Beak, Timberwolf. Draw those frigging cards.
Play the Timberwolf first, of course.
Yeah. And he gets a Scouting Hyena. That's more cards. I guess he wants to keep his Iron Beak to really kill an Armor Smith, for example. And a kill command. Oh, that's actually good. The advantage at the moment is if you just see your enemy's weapon, he can only kill one of those 3 minions, and he wants to kill all, or at least the buzzard and the hyena before they get out of control. But as we know, Barrett's hand, he has no problem, Reno here, killing those minions.
Yep, just slam the hyena.
Well, you could also kill...
You could kill the buzzard, slam to draw another card, and then execute the hyena.
For example. And I think that's actually the more beautiful play.
Yeah.
He needs those cards. I mean, he has 11 cards left. There's Gaddon, there is Ragnaros, there's maybe Yetis, maybe Azure Drakes. We haven't seen those Azure Drakes. So there are a lot of cards still waiting to be drawn by him.
Yeah, I would just go kill the buzzard.
I would even kill the Timberwolf and just ignore the buzzard. He might let him draw those cards. I mean, he's down to 4 or 6 cards. He might go fatigue you, and you're still pretty healthy with your 2 executes. So
why take the risk? What could happen with a Timberwolf?
Timberwolf just gets that bonus damage, and I hate bonus damage.
Sounds legit. What? That was just plain bad.
Yeah, that was an error. He says it. It's getting late too for Barrett here. I mean, it's already. Let me check it on my no-name handy that has no brand at all. It's 13 past 0. So I would put it under. It's getting late. Okay, Barrett. Misplays happen. No problem. Yeah, he needs to draw more cards, but he needs to silence his own Timberwolf. It feels quite annoying.
GG.
Getting a 1/1 minion out with exactly no value. But even if he draws those cards, can he still win the game?
5 cards.
There's Leroy, if I'm not mistaken. So. There is animal. No, both animal companions are gone. There were 2 Mishas.
2 Mishas.
So he's going to. He's going to silence the buzzard.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, command. And he has to use it kind of now to use his full mana pool next turn.
That Timberwolves.
What is going to be drawn here? A Whirlwind.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, but still, even Whirlwind Alexstrasza. If
I wouldn't Alexstrasza now, would you?
Well,
or he could, yeah.
Yeah, he could just Alexstrasza to heal your enemy.
Well, you have. Is there a No, there are no Timberwolves left. So you have 6 damage from Leroy.
He brings
kill commands. It's kind of risky.
He brings himself down to 15, and well, that could turn out super annoying for him. I don't think I would have brought me down to 15. I would have brought him up to 15, because bringing yourself down, like, even if he goes up to 15, as soon as you draw Ragnaros, you still win the game instantly, since it's just 8 damage and you clear the board. It just in so many ways better to not do what he did. He can kill command. He needs to kill command. It could be his last beast in the deck. 3 cards left. He kind of needs to kill command, in my opinion. And there's the kill command down to 8. With Leroy together, he can deal another 8 damage. If your enemy armors up by 2, kills that minion. Whoa. Top deck Leroy win the game?
That would be true.
And it would
That would be funny to lose like that.
Oh, it wouldn't be funny, but it would be tremendous misplays by Barrett. And we know why Barrett lost this game if he loses it. But he might also pull off the win with
Ragnaros.
Wow.
Gamble.
No,
it's gamble.
Yeah,
50-50.
Not only 50-50 gamble. If he would armor up and play Ragnaros, it would be 50-50 gamble.
As well.
Survive.
Either way, it's 50-50.
Wow. I feel Vortex is gonna throw his. That's
damn.
That was kind of. We see Barrett won. Vortex lost his hunter, but maybe Miracle or Melee goes rogue, and maybe Zulok or Handlock. Vortex actually played a Zulok, so we might see his Zoo coming now for the win. Let's just start the game instantly, and we see Zulok versus Control Warrior. The Control Warrior can absolutely win with a good starting hand, and he's going second. We just have to say this. He's going second, and going second is just extremely important against Zulok. Since you can just coin out your Taskmaster, you can cleave, and he cannot drop 2 minions in 1 turn.
And he has a really potent hand as a Control Warrior. He has the Cleave and the Cruel Taskmaster already.
And an Acolyte of Pain for its card draw. We might have a Doomguard here for Vortex, but he can only drop his Young Priestess turn 1. Well, what will Barrett do? Coin out Taskmaster, ping it away. He just needs an Execute now to make his hand perfect, and he can actually deal with everything.
Yep. So, next turn... Oh, this is mean.
Well, he's gonna play RMB Owl instead of...
of course.
Not surprising, turn of Tides. Big Game Hunter. The most annoying thing is he will trade here, most likely. And next turn there is the Knife Juggler plus Young Priestess incoming, and he cannot kill it. He cannot kill those two with a cleave, since it's going up to a 3/3 minion, and this is super annoying. He really needs to draw a Fury War Axe now, or well, he might get into trouble. What was the slam next turn? Or he's just...
I think he should play the Big Game Hunter now.
Yeah, I would go for a big game too. I thought about Acolyte of Pain, but Acolyte of Pain will just get attacked and killed, for example. I think Acolyte of Pain is not good enough to play here.
Nope. Definite Big Game Hunter.
Definite Big Game Hunter. Could still be killed by your enemy with his Young Priestess, but it doesn't matter, since you have...
At least it gets killed.
Yeah.
Because if you play the Acolyte, he will just run, just attack with his Knife Juggler and it's gone.
And he can next turn Slam Cleave to maybe clear the board, so if only 1 minion is coming. Okay, Sir Barrett, what do you think? There's the Big Game Hunter incoming. Absolutely useful. 2 Doom Guards. Well, that sucks. I'm just saying it. That sucks. 2 Doom Guards you're not going to play in the future. You can drop 1 and just hope the second one stays in your hand, and then you will definitely win the game. But if not, you're in trouble.
And now both Knife Jugglers are gone. Slam, Cleave, see ya, nerds.
Perfect. No, don't slam. I would have played.
Why no Cleave?
I would have
and
played
Taskmaster.
Yeah. Well, he needs a card draw somewhere, but I would still prefer the other move. And even Soulfire. You really don't want to play your Doomguard now. you could lose so many useful cards. Wow. Vortex. He cannot complain about luck anymore. I'm just saying this. If he complains about luck now, something went really wrong for him. That was super awesome. Well, he's gonna face this manipulator, and I guess
just attack the face.
Yeah, I guess there might be a brawl incoming next turn.
Flame Imp.
It's super annoying. You can just drop Flame Imp and your second Doom Guard. I would attack and brawl.
Yeah.
I feel like value Brawl Inc. Or just, well, this is even better. You can kill one at least 100% and still rage ramp the phase. Or just kill the Flame Imp.
Think. Oh, this is a tough one. No, I would attack the face because next turn. Oh well, this is tough.
The problem
he's
is
not gonna trade with you.
Argent Commander, and you have a problem, or even something stupid like Shield Bearer now, as we see. Well, it's just in your way. You're not getting past it. May or may not be the brawl with you now.
No. I would play Geddon next turn. Be a man.
But Geddon is not enough.
I know.
Well, he needs to brawl now. No, like really.
Why?
How does he want to kill that 5/7 minion?
He doesn't need to.
Oh, he should. He's down to 14. There could be a Leroy incoming. Still, Argent Commanders, more rush, danger.
He would survive Leroy.
Not Leroy, drain Soulfire. Not Leroy, drain Power Overwhelming. Worst case scenario.
True.
He could put down his Acolyte of Pain, his Armor Smith, armor up, gain more armor, kill the Shield Bearer, and even if the other minion trades with his Doomguard, he gains even more armor, and then he can draw cards with his Acolyte of Pain and his Crew Taskmaster and maybe get an execute and win the game. That would be the absolute safe play. And don't hope for a Brawl being OP. Well, Brawl can always be OP. Let's be honest. It can work perfectly. You could also just play his Geddon now, as you said, and still kill the 1/5. The 3/2 will vaporize, and he has Geddon and a 5/1 on the board. So I guess I can accept that play.
Well, as you said, it's risky.
Well, it's risky, but your enemy drops down to 14-2, and he needs to clear Geddon or your other minion, or he loses.
True.
Didn't I call the Leroy play? I just want to ask this. Didn't I call Leroy? Sadly not. Sadly not enough mana to close this here. But I said, consider everything, and I was right. He could even buff his minion up to kill...
He's 1 damage short of lethal.
That hurts.
It does.
But the good thing is, even if he's 1 damage short of lethal, he can just armor up, deal 6 damage, and turn and...
What? He can't armor up. He's a warlock.
Armor up is for me taunting up. I'm sorry. That's a problem if you're streaming yourself, gaming stream. You tend to have your way of talking, and everyone understands it actually. If he watches you 5 hours gaming, they know if you're talking about armor up, you actually mean taunting a minion. So he taunted his minion. Has a 5/1. Doomguard out. Is down to 12 HP. Oh. This is getting more and more interesting. And Leroy in its hand. So we need to predict 6 damage always. Armor Smith, Acolyte of Pain, armor up, attack, go safe mode. He would get 3 armor plus, up to 15. Next turn he can even get more with Crew Taskmaster. I would say that's...
You would kill the 2/3?
I would kill the 2/3. You really don't need to keep your 5/1 so desperately. Both Doomguards are gone. Worst case scenario, Argent Commanders or Leroy. And Leroy you can kill. So I wouldn't care about beefy minions on the board by now. He cannot drain. If he drains, he needs to know. Maybe Grimace, maybe not. That's too risky for him. Just play your Acolyte of Pain. Armor up. get maximum value of your armor smiths, and then next turn draw cards with everything.
Everything.
I see Barrett winning here if he plays it correct and not too risky. Then he doesn't even need to go super duper lucky mode like he did last time with Ragnaros.
Oh, he's taking his time.
Well, he gets even more.
What?
Oh, that was...
Wow. Power overwhelming, and he survives.
That was the least...
It's all
The least that was just the least optimum play. I just wanted I was just gonna call it. That was the least optimum play. Even a power overwhelming Leroy with that minion on the board, that would be 12 damage. He would survive it by 1, but he could have been way safer with still an awesome board.
True.
So I'm just gonna call it the least optimum play here. It kind of surprised me. Still, he's gonna win probably. He has still Azure Dragon in his hand. He has Alexstrasza in his hand. He draws a Fury next.
GG.
Yeah, he just killed. End the game here. And, whoa, Innovation goes for the 3-2. They win their first game in our Hearthstone League.